Hello everyone. So in today's video, we are going to explore a bit deeper into MiniForge and its ability to use AI to create games. So in today's videos, we are going to focus on creating a Pac-Man game. But before that, we'll explore a few games we've already developed. One of them is the Ocean Depths Explorer. So let's check in. So this game was built with just a very simple prompt. It's a game that allows a submarine to navigate and pick up some orbs to gain oxygen. So this game, it depicts the power of AI in creating such games with physics enabled like collisions. You can see the submarine bumping into that rock, and it has to pick some number of orbs before the time runs out. So let's browse some other games. We have this other game we built using Three.js. It's 3D. It's a game where you have to fly a plane in a scenery. And that one was also built using just one prompt. There were no iterations. So that's the City Flight Challenge. So the City Flight Challenge is somehow a very simple game where you have to control a 3D aircraft. It has the ability to shoot. There's actually not much collisions here since the plane can actually move through buildings. And you can see the flight simulation in there. It's able to move, perform some controls, and fly around in the scene. Just use a very, very simple prompt. So let's dive into our game creation mode today, where we are going to create a game with, once again, a very simple one-liner prompt. We are going to create a Pac-Man game, a very simple one. So with this game, we are just going to demonstrate or clone the concept of Pac-Man with its functionalities. We all know what Pac-Man does. It goes around eating or picking up some stuff and then eating up its villains. So this is how our Pac-Man is going to be. The generator takes a while since it generates a whole lot of code, and we'll soon be able to run it in our editor. We hit an error, so what this also provides is a tool to debug. So in case your game doesn't run or anything, you just click start debug and debugs the code, fixes whatever error it has. And you don't have to understand the code or you don't have to write any extra code. It does it all for you. So let's see how this goes. So that's it. We have it there. We have a Pac-Man game using P5.js. So we are going to delve in and start playing. So this is what it built for us with just one prompt and one debugging session. We have our Pac-Man game here, fully working, and realize the physics is also working because collision is working. It doesn't simply go through the barriers, and it's able to pick up stuff on the way too. So this is a use case of MiniForge connection with Gemini 2.5 Pro. That's what works in our backend. That's what generates the code. So there we have it, our mini implementation of Pac-Man games with just one prompt. Very soon we'll spice things a bit by displaying how the edit feature works. So my Pac-Man was yellow and I didn't want the yellow color. So in here, I decided to make the Pac-Man green using our editor. So what the editor does is it simply takes in your prompt and changes whatever you like regarding the game. With this, I said, I didn't like the yellow Pac-Man, so you should change it to green for me. And let's see what it does. So the editor also takes a while to generate the code. So let's go into full screen. That's it. We have it. a green Pac-Man. So that's what's amazing about this project. You can change anything you want about a game if you don't like it. So it's up to you to build your own prompts, build your own concepts, come up with a game plan, and then find an easier way to submit it to the tool and then allow it to build it for you while you sit back and watch. The whole creative process is your own. All you have to do is come up with clear ideas and make it understand what you want. And it's going to do a pretty great job about it. So what the editor did was that it just changed a piece of the code. It didn't have to edit the whole thing. It just changed our Pac-Man to green. Didn't do much about anything else. We've also always liked setting cheats in our game, so I decided to spice things up a bit by applying a cheat or giving a functionality where we could teleport our Pac-Man. So I'm going to use the editor to apply that feature to our game also. So we'll wait for a while, allow the editor to do its job by editing or adding some piece of code to what we already have there. Yeah, so that's it. It was successful. Let's see how this goes also. Let's go into tool screen and see what it did for us. Okay, so we still have our current implementation there. We have our green Pac-Man. We have the whole game concept, everything working well. Let's see how the teleportation works. I had to resize my screen a bit to see the controls. So if you watch this closely, at a point, I'm going to trigger the teleportation mode where you see Pac-Man teleports to a particular distance. I don't know how the distance was created. We just use the prompt, so it's going to generalize its teleportation. Yeah. So let's look closely at how the teleportation would work. You'd see it disappear from one point to another. So that was it right there. We just teleported Pac-Man. That was another teleportation there. And then our third one. So it only allowed for 3 teleportations, but since you are the developer or you are the game owner, you can decide to tweak it or make it whatever you want it to do. So here's a brief implementation of Pac-Man using MiniForge's editor and Gemini 2.5 Pro. So if you like this video, please subscribe and turn on your notifications for more exciting videos in the future. Thank you.